What is up there, guys? We are back on the channel. Today I'm going to do something a little different. So I just got Fallout 4. I think I have, let me just check. I have already 4.5 hours on Fallout 4, and I've had it since the beginning of the day. I haven't even been at my house the whole entire day to begin with. But I just like to do a little review of Fallout 4 and my opinion on the game. Do I think it's a definite buy, a definite save money, or just like on the fence whether you want or don't want it, like if you have enough money to get it or not. So to start off, the game is made by Bethesda, if you didn't already know. They are the people who made Fallout 3, not Fallout 1 or Fallout 2, but Fallout 3. And Fallout 3 was a huge success, so they made Fallout 4. Basically, Fallout 4 and just the Fallout series in general is a open world. Basically, like, you collect what you want, and then you can make allies with people. You cannot have allies with people. It's a very complicated thing. You'd have to get into play it for yourself, and this is not going to be a spoilers video. So you get in there, you collect your resources, you can upgrade your weapons, you can do whatever you want, is the beautiful thing. Fallout 4 is so customizable, it's not even crazy funny. What? I don't even know. I'm kind of doing this at midnight exactly, so I am a little delirious because I've been playing Fallout all day. But anyways, so just some little, like, things that, just in case you're worried if your computer can't run the game, if you're going to be playing at 720p, if you don't have the best laptop, you can get by with low settings at 720p and still enjoy your gameplay at 60 FPS, 50 or 60, maybe 40, like, at some areas, right around in that area, which is kind of the sweet spot. I can actually say that I'm surprised about how well this game runs. So I thought it was going to be difficult and I'd have to play at low settings, but no, I run at ultra settings. I run at almost everything maxed, not everything, but mostly everything maxed out. I use my GeForce Experience, which is an app that is by NVIDIA, which allows me to have presets for my games for quality settings based on my graphics card, which if you don't already know, I have a 960. So it basically puts presets for my video card, and then I go along with those presets, and the game optimizes itself. So the game runs amazing well. I actually turned it up a little bit past what GeForce, or what NVIDIA for that matter, said I should have it at. But the game is so beautiful, and it runs at more than 60 FPS, which is so nice. If you guys don't have the best gaming computer, I'm sorry if you can't experience high quality. It's still a really, really good game if you're not playing at high quality. I mean, I wouldn't know, I only assume so. Because, like, the quality when the game is in motion, you don't really notice the quality between having it kind of low and having it high. Like, it doesn't matter if it's on low or ultra. When the game's in motion, you won't really notice that. Like, you might a little bit if you're looking for that. But if you're not looking for the details in the game, then it's easy to know that, like, the game still looks good, even if you have it on low. Because you're not really paying attention to that when you're trying to kill this giant-ass group of people who are killing you. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but there's a group on my mind that I run into all the time, and they are so annoying. So what else is there on Fallout 4? So far, I have 4 hours in the game. I have discovered a few things. I feel like I haven't scratched the surface. Like, imagine Earth and the core being like an ending. I feel like I might have come into the atmosphere. I don't know. Something along those lines, or another, I don't really know. But basically, I came into the atmosphere, and that's how I came to the Fallout world. So basically, I'll put my system specs on the screen just in case if you're wondering what I do have. If you think like my processor might be getting me better FPS or whatever. Here are my specs, just in case if you're wondering. And here's also a little bit of verification. I have 4 hours on the game. Okay, if you guys are wondering what like my recommendation on this game is, if you don't have the best computer, I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend you have at least a dedicated graphics card. Basically like a 750 Ti or just regular 750 or higher. and a decent processor. Processor doesn't really matter as long as it's quad core, and you need to have around 8 gigabytes of RAM from this game. I haven't had any problems with RAM, and I have 16 gigabytes. That does exceed it, but I don't have all my RAM dedicated to Fallout 4. I have like, I think 8 gigabytes around there. But if you guys don't have a best computer, I wouldn't recommend this game. I'm sorry. You might be able to get by with low settings, like really low settings. But if you're a quality person, then I wouldn't recommend getting it. But if you aren't, if you don't really care about quality and you don't have the best computer, go for it. Play the game. So much fun. If you do have a good computer, now it's just like on the topic of, is it a fun game or not? So far, I can't really give a exact answer if it's the most fun game ever. From what I know, it is my most fun game in my Steam library. And I have a few games in my Steam library. I don't have a huge collection because I just generally don't play too many games. I'm more into consuming media than playing games, but I do play a lot of CSGO.
They're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man.
But yeah, I think this game is definitely a must-buy if you have a good computer, or if you're like interested into kind of open world story. It's not super story-based, by the way, guys. So like, if you're afraid of spoilers on this game, don't be super worried. Nothing crazy will get spoiled to you that isn't really obvious. Like, it's a Fallout, like something like it's a nuclear Fallout. That's basically what the game is. Sorry if that's a spoiler for you guys, but that's kind of obvious in the title. If you're buying the game, I hope you know kind of what the game is about. It's like watching a movie. Some people actually did it once for the last Star Wars movie. I did not watch a single trailer. I mean, I know what it's about. It's obviously about Star Wars. But I didn't watch like any trailers for it because I didn't want to get any spoilers on it, and I was so happy I didn't. But that's totally off topic. Getting back on topic. What was even the topic? Oh no, it's too late for this. But anyways, guys, if you want to get Fallout 4, go for it. Don't let my verdict be what decides if you get the game or not. This is just like a simple little thing, whether you should get it or not, and my personal opinion on the game. I actually haven't given a full-on personal opinion, so I'd have to say this game is definitely a fun game. Hopefully it'll give me many hours of gameplay, hopefully around 1,000, I'm saying. I'm 4 hours into it, 4.5 hours into it, and I'm already loving the game. I do not want to put it down, but I have to get to bed because I want to wake up early and then start playing in the morning, because I always feel better when I wake up early in the morning. Anyways, off topic, get back on topic right now. Let's see here. The game is giant map. The game has a giant map. It's absolutely ginormous. Like, if I were probably to sprint from one side to another, it'd take me like 30 minutes, I'd say, to just go as fast as I can without even stopping. I mean, except I'd probably eventually have to stop because I'd run into a bad person or monster. But that's besides the fact. If I could, it'd probably take me around 40 minutes to just run from one side to another. That gives you a sheer... Actually, not 40 minutes. No. Probably like 20. I don't know. Because I haven't actually even ran from one side of the map to another. I've gone from, like, the start, which I'm not going to tell you where that is, to the closest town. That took me like 4 minutes in itself. And that's like maybe 1/8 of the map distance. That'd be like 32 minutes to go all the way across, which is probably more accurate than 40. But yeah, I guess that's my verdict on the game. Very fun game. Definitely a get if you can afford the game. If you can't, I'm sorry guys. I honestly wish I could give you a good computer, and just I want everybody to experience this game because it's such a fun game. And even if you don't like these kind of games, give it a try if you have the capability. Not saying you need to buy it. If you have a friend that has it, ask them, hey man, can I play that game for like a couple hours today? And if they say, yeah man, and you don't have a great computer, just see what the game is like. It doesn't matter if you can't run it high. It's like, just get the experience of it. Get like the story behind it and understand it, and maybe you'll enjoy the story, and then you're like, oh my gosh, what's happened next? And you're like, okay, I need to go buy it. That's great, guys. Not saying you need to buy the game. No way do you need to buy the game if you're not interested in buying games on your computer and playing it. If you're a console person, buy it on console. Like, honestly, I don't care. As long as you enjoy the game that you're playing, like Fallout 4, oh my gosh, amazing game. Um, I just hope that you enjoy it. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the Fallout 4 gameplay in the background. Nothing super crazy like what actually happens. Okay, well anyways guys, hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a thumbs down. Give me some constructive criticism in the comments below, please. I'm open to so much criticism. I don't care if you just say F you, dude. F you, because you did this and this. As long as you make it kind of constructive and it can help me in any way possible, that'd always be nice. And then bug it off, mate. Don't come back to my channel. But if you do have anything nice to say, just tell me in the comments below. If you're not here, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
We go!